Hi, Anon. What brings you out here?
I came to see how badly Trish beat you up the other day.
Beat me up? What on earth are you talking about?
For calling her cute.
Oh, that. I know, Anon. Trish could never harm a fly.
Well, she can totally hurt things that are bigger than a fly.
I'll be honest, I don't know if playing fucking Roses song is like the best idea. Ramo de Rosas. Raposa!
Stella, why must we lie to me so?
Alright. Anyways, I'm fine. But thank you for worrying about me. I can see what Trish likes you.
What do you mean?
God damn with the stuttering. Sure, she also told me you're not the brightest fellow.
Wow, thanks, Stella. What's up with everyone that's goddamn through school throwing around these offhand remarks? I know the fighter didn't want to trump.
I didn't mean like that. I'm sorry, Anon.
It's fine. Just gonna decide to ignore the sorry thing.
Well, I'm hiding my cat ears under these buns.
That's disgusting.
But you do like her, right? You like her too, right?
That's kind of a loaded question. I mean, I definitely do like her. But I'm sure Stella's asking if I like her. And, I have no idea. I've really thought about it like that. I'm not even sure I want to. Like, she's fun and attractive and all that. You know, I've been thinking about her feet and how to sneak some feet pics. We don't talk about that. And, you know, she said, "Nya." Like, "Nya." And according to Stella, she might even like me, but our interactions are kind of superficial. We're friends, sure, but not like best friends. I mean, that's where you build from, you know? You're just hanging out, you have one too many beers, and suddenly you're stuck with kids you didn't remember on it. I imagine Trish would find the stuff I'm mentioning boring as hell, creepy or whatever. I mean, you have underage etchy stuff, my man. It is creepy already. She awfully doesn't trust me enough to share her feelings about Fang. Plus, there's Reed. Once out of the hospital, Trish will spend a lot more time with him and a lot less time with me. It's a pretty fat thought, but it's probably true. Without Naomi, what are you gonna do, buddy? I'll just bullshit something. Yeah, we're friends. Annoying little goober that she is. For seconds, she seemed surprised by how boldly I use that word. Like, holy shit, my man. You just fucking tossing it about like now. Like, the original game was pretty, like, you know, it let the word have its meaning. Whatever.
I knew it.
I don't think too hard about it.
What do you mean?
I said we're friends. That's all. Stella remains silent for a second or two, thinking about my answer.
I see.
You do?
She nods. Trish isn't the most sociable person. For years now, she's only really spent time with Fang and Reed. And that was, you know, pretty tough. She cares a lot about them, Fang especially. So when people made fun of her, Trish made sure that they always,
That they stopped.
yeah, that they stopped. Anyway, that made Trish very much not popular. Firm drama became everyone's boogeyman, you see.
Firm drama?
The band!
Oh. I've completely forgotten about the damn band, even though their concert going sour started all this.
So that's why I'm happy that she's a friend, like, says you as a friend now.
Honestly, you know what I would... You know, it would be better if, like, Anon slowly develops, like, a survivor complex. Like a survivor... either, like, survivor's guilt or just, like, I caused this because I was there at the concert, you know? Like, he feels responsible on some level for everything that happened. And then from there, that kind of melancholic feelings about the situation, like, bleeds into his relationship with Trish as trying to make things better or something. You know, make it unhealthy. Because I don't think this is a situation where a healthy relationship can really blossom all that well.
So that's why I'm happy she has you as a friend right now.
Huh. I'm not really sure what to say to that.
It's okay, Anna. Just keep doing what you're doing, and fate will guide you to your destiny.
Fate and destiny, huh? Yeah, sure.
Would you like me to tell your fortune? I'm quite good at it, you know.
No, it just makes her go, it's fine. Let's just go for it.
Yay! Yay!
Something about this one, I don't like the mouth. The mouth looks weird. Don't know what it is. Stella bruises a deck of cards, shoving it in my face after a quick shuffle.
Okay, Anna, pick a card.
I do so and present the card that I drew.
My, Anon. I never thought you were such a charmer.
Let's see. The other options
are if you get less than 1 point, it's oh my gosh, Anna, you couldn't possibly have a darker past. Very careful in the future.
Okay. If you're doing average, which is apparently 1 to 2 points,
you get a interesting.
is it?
Yep, you're exceedingly average. In fact, your future doesn't stand out any special way. Not necessarily, anyway.
Okay. Those are the options, I guess. What?
You'll see soon enough, I'm sure of it. Fate has something very special planned for you.
Okay. Once again, the bell puts an end to exchange. Yeah, good job, Anon. You're gonna be low on blood sugar and you're gonna fucking die. People are always like, I don't need blood sugar. You know that song "Squirrel in My Pants"? There's also sugar in my blood. And then someone goes. Tick, 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 down, down. Wait, someone's writing like a really weird story. Where kids like colorblind Avinko and stuff. Jesus fucking Christ, what is this? Oh. An anthology of 50 one-shots from multiple fandoms following typical cliques. And it has actually about 50 fucking fandoms. Jesus Christ, my man. I'm just a little tired. I'm just a little man. The rest of the classes go by without incident. Soon we're out in a reasonably clean-ass Skin Row. Trish has been unusually quiet. That's not a good sign.
Haven't seen you around today.
Sorry, I've been busy.
Well, that's all.
I have a life too, you know.
Oh yeah, you? Alive? Am I hearing things?
She falls silent again after that, though, but only for a minute or so.
What are you doing this afternoon?
She's not asking Cuss-like for a date or...
What? Why? I'm gonna go see Reed, and I thought you might want to come with me.
Dude, I barely know him. Oh. That's both a relief and kind of disappointing at the same time. Sure. Trish stopped, surprise written on her face. What's wrong?
Nothing, I just... Why do you want to come?
Huh? What kind of question is that?
Just answer it.
I mean, I don't know. What do you want me to say?
You haven't asked me about Reed once. Why do you want to visit him if you don't care?
Is this some female bullshittery? Like, is she arguing just to argue? Is she angry just because she thinks I deliberately avoided it today? Why has it become so hard to talk to her lately without fighting? Why did you even ask me then?
I want to know if you were coming for my sake or for Reed's sake.
Like, are you asking if I'm just pretending to care?
Yeah, are you?
No. I mean, well, maybe. It's not that I don't care about Reed, more like I don't care about him.
What?
I talk about feelings and stuff. I can't figure out what to say, let alone not be an idiot about it. Look, Reed's a solid bro, but I mean, he didn't try to contact me either. Like, this isn't normal, you know. We met like once.
Well, you did help him out with his bag. He got a lot of bro code. He gave you free homework.
I can't just care about him as much as you do. What's with that look? What's with the receiving? I don't know. Trish.
Yeah, fine. You can come with me.
You complimented her ability to feel emotions. Amazing. Not sure what just happened, but I'll accept yes as an answer.
In any event, we hop on the first bus that, well, according to Trish, take us to the hospital.
Trish is once again clammed up, and he wouldn't even let up when I'm trying to initiate a conversation. All I've managed to get out of her is that this is the first time she's come and seen Reed. Which is kind of weird, because it's been weeks. Was injured that bad or something, or was he in some sort of induced coma? Guess we'll find out soon enough. It was in his leg. He's not in a coma. It's fine. Hospital's much nicer than what I expected. Flush carpeting, wooden furniture, all 9 yards. Yeah, I've been to some nice hospitals, man. They can get so nice. That's what you get from a so-called private medical center. Yeah, man. He's in a coma from withdrawal. He doesn't have enough carf to stay awake. For a second, it makes me realize just how wealthy Reed's family must be, but then I realized that it's probably thanks to the mayor's donations. Whatever the reason, it's definitely fancy, because the nurses and doctors seem like they know their stuff. They say that, but they don't. And Trish checks in at the reception, and we're informed that Reed will be finishing his round of physical therapy momentarily. And until then, we wait. Trish looks kind of nervous. Kinda very nervous, really. Unsure about a situation like this. I try to distract it with some banter. I'm not sure if it works or not. Hard to measure what you prevent. Eventually, a nurse comes and takes us to Reed's room. The door isn't even all the way open as Trish rushes forward, embracing her friend in a tight hug. Man, I wish she'd hug me like that too. Say it. The penis. Shaking my jealousy out into the room as well. You doing alright there, Reed? Oh man, look at him. Welcome to Summertime Synth, the song. Hey guys. Oh my god, Reed, I'm so worried. She's just borderline hysterical, loud sobs following every other word. Didn't we talk like yesterday or something? Yeah, but... It's okay. Sorry I didn't let you come sooner. It's just, all the surgeries and stuff. I was a mess. They didn't want you to see me like that. I don't care, you asshole. I just want to see you. Wow. And all I get is insults and fighting? I think I'm a dick for thinking this, but Reed almost fucking died after all, but... I guess I should say something too. So, Reed, how's the... how's the missus? Well, my right kneecap is almost entirely busted. They have to, like, reconstruct it, they readjust it, they do some more magic. At least I got to walk on it again. That's, good? Yeah. You know, it's just... Getting shot by my best friend, dude, that hurts emotionally. Like, that's a critical hit, even if my leg took it all right. God damn it. He doesn't explain further. I don't entirely get what he means, but it seems Trish does, placing a hand on Reed's shoulder. It's not your fault. Oh, yes, the emotional damage. Dang, she wouldn't listen. I don't think she really wanted to do any of that. She's just so hesitant, you know. Tears well up in Reed's eyes, the beating of the heart monitor's picking up. And I look in her eyes, I just can't go on any further. Heavy tears running down his cheeks. Without cough, he just isn't the man I used to know. The leg injury, that's one thing. Emotional damage, another. Well, this man cannot live without his cough fentanyl. This is so fucked up. You are not the right character for the scene. Like, that's kind of part of the problem, right? Like, you're not emotionally developed enough, Anna, to be in this fucking situation. Unless it's supposed to be a lesson. But I don't know. Come on, Reed. At least you tried, right? Nobody talks for a while. Theo's listening to the beeping and humming of medical equipment surrounding the bed. Multiple surgeries and physical therapy, huh? Guess those must feel like a minor inconvenience after watching one of your best friends shoot you and then jump to their death. Find it mildly amusing. They're all referring to Fang by clearly female... Wait, they are? That is so fucked up. In a weird way, right? No. I think it was Trish who mostly pushed for it. And so Trish probably still was using, like, the... Let's see. I'm going to look at the script. No, Trish hasn't done it, but Reed is. And I always got the impression that Reed was kind of on it anyway. Not them all. Like, Reed specifically seems to be doing it. I have to ask Trish about that when I get the chance. And you literally didn't know what... Like, you were so confused about non-binary and stuff, right? You wouldn't understand what they're talking about. Don't ask a doctor what the fuck your heart valves are, my man. Which is, well, not now. Eventually, both Reed and Trish calm down enough to have more or less a decent chat. Stay in the background, though. Only having decked me with a joke or question when it feels safe. Yeah, Reed just wanted to keep the peace. I don't think he really believed in that stuff like Trish did. We stay for about an hour and all before a nurse comes to take us away, claiming Reed needs to rest. Trish is very reluctant to leave and takes both the nurse and Reed to talk her into it. On the bus ride back home, she's just blanking looking out the windows, as if it wasn't even there. This is so romantically dry as a result. Makes me feel kind of weird. Like, I'm aware I'm still just being a dick, but I feel jealous about how affectionate Trish was with Reed.
Like, every single time I read this, all I can think about is that he just wants to get his dick wet. It just doesn't feel like he cares on any real level.
Yeah, I knew this all along was gonna happen. She's got a friend back, and now she doesn't need me. Why does it make me feel so bad? Didn't I just want to remain invisible? I'd end up caring for this. Jesus Christ, Anon. Hey, Anon. I don't feel like going home yet. Well, we could, like... Can I come over to your place?
Why do we get tinnitus? I don't want tinnitus. You video game, I don't want tinnitus. Oh, that's hilarious. The tinnitus is called ambient to E. Like, in Trivial Ghost / Amalgam High, Trish does invite herself over to Anon's place and also to her place. But it's like, hey, I want to get you some... There we go. I want to get you some furniture. So he kind of compartmentalizes it, and then at the end she like gives him a smack and a kiss and another smack. That's 2 hits and a kissy. And he's like, what the hell? And part of that has to do with the fact that, again, part of Trish's deal in Amalgam High is going to be like she got her flair and her cool powers because she got the hots for Fang. So as I said, when you get your flair going on, that sticks with you on some level. If you get powers, if you don't, then your brain works normally. But otherwise, you're stuck with that. So she is like the constant hot somewhere in the back of her head. You can deal with it. You can. It's not something that controls her entire existence, but it is like, 5% can do a lot over the course of your life. Like 5% compounding interest. Let's get to the groove. I must have blacked out. I may have developed some acute schizophrenia on the spot because the next thing I know, I'm sliding the key into my door of my apartment with Trish in tow. Why the fuck is she okay with going to here? I vaguely remember saying yes and then dropping about as much pasta as to feed the entire population of Italy for the foreseeable future. What? Hold on. Drop the pasta, spitting straight up facts. If one commits such an act, it is often called dropping spaghetti, which can be for an embarrassing act, general awkwardness, or a faux pas. Oh. Huh. Straight when dry, bent when wet, aka straight when sober, gay when drunk. Oh, jeez, I'm learning some exciting new stuff today. Man, learning some stuff today. In any event, here we are. I opened the door and let Trish go ahead. Well, make yourself at home or something. She looks around the small room, taking every small detail of the train wreck I call my home. I can't tell what she might be thinking. Probably what a slob I am. So, what are you doing on a normal day? Huh? If I wasn't here, what would you normally be doing right now? Except for jerking it to my feet, of course. Jesus Christ. Okay, listen. That is how I write my stories, and I like to constantly have characters refer to stuff like that. But like Trish, you have to send in feet pics before you're allowed to ask about that. You do know that's the rule, right? So you wanted to come over to ask me what I'd do if you weren't here. You can just text me. This could have been a text. This could have been an email. I just want to know. What? I want to know more about you. About me? Nani? You got a problem with that? No, just... I don't really do anything interesting like... Oh, boy. Okay, I could tell her about the video games. I
might even tell her about the anime. No possible way I could tell her, but I know about a certain Moldovan candle wax manufacturer firm. You watch anime? Am I saying that right? Excuse me, what? Yeah. Yes. Show me something you like. Your favorite. Oh dear God. I love that it calls this hacks in the comments. Termination on her face. Trish takes a seat on my bed, crossing her arms. I take a deep breath to my PC. Things have spiraled way out of control already, so I might as well just roll with it. Thankfully, I keep a stash of snacks in my drawers, and I'm able to offer Trish something as if I wasn't a total cheap-ass otherwise. Honestly, it's kind of exciting. Not losing control a bit, but having Trish over. Getting to watch anime with her, that's something I never could have imagined happened. Like ever. Although anime might not be the pointer, actually. She's interested. She's showing interest. That can mean anything from she just wants to know about you, she wants to solidify this relationship, because, you know, she wants to find some common ground or something, or build common ground, or whatever. Summon the beast with two assholes. Is that how I to call it? I mean, she wants to fuck, right? Get busy on the sheets. Summon the beast with two assholes. She's on my bed, so it's like the universal sign for wanting to fuck, right? No. I don't have condoms. I just cock-block my man. There's something called the morning after pill. Or something of the sorts. Maybe you could think about that? Maybe she's not ovulating. You know, estrus season? I don't know. Just throwing words out of Anon. You can figure it out. Maybe you can make the biggest mistake of your life and think you can pull out in time. Trust me. It's fine, Anon. It'll only be the biggest mistake of your life. That'd be hilariously depressing. So tell me about it. If Trish was planning this, shouldn't she have bought the condoms? Isn't that like the polite thing to do? It's like if you're coming over to someone's house with the specific intent of doing it and they don't know or even considered it. Like, should they bring one over? Like, I know you gotta buy a couple of sizes, but you just get your 7-packs. Fuck, did I just say something out loud again? What? Your anime. What's it about? Thank fuck. Oh, it's, what's its name? Is it Slayer X? Slayers.
Look at how fucking tiny it is! The text is so small! It's like when he wrote it. Huh?
Slayers.
What?
Slayers! It's Slayers. Okay, listen. Hold on. It's Slayer's X Terminal Aftermath Vengeance of the Slayer. It's a fantastic anime. Made by, like, some guy living in Boise. What are they slaying? I glance over Trish to see if she's trying to act like a smartass on purpose or not. I honestly can't tell. It's so cringeworthy all the same. Monsters and stuff. Why? I turn to face Trish fully this time. She's still sitting on the bed. By the way, you have a pretty decently sized screen. Oh man. You have a desktop. Man, your floor is full of stuff. Like, your room is pretty tidy, all things considered, you know. She's sitting on the bed, munching on the potato chips I gave her. It's kind of cute, to be honest. Well... Okay, drop my spaghetti. No, my spaghetti! I don't want to drop my spaghetti! Listen, we all know that the right answer is to, like, engage with this, right? But I kind of do want to know what happens if you, do want to know what happens just now. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, that's cool. You're being a sad sack. Enlighten Trish about the intricacies of anime. Oh, fuck it. Here goes nothing. Okay, so the main character's called Lena Inverse, and she's a witch. She's like super powerful. Magic capacity so high that she can cast Dragon Slave and Giga Slave. That's some, loaded statements to say in front of someone like Trish. But it's not super overpowered like all the shonen shit nowadays, because you're gonna cast powers. So, like, and none of this fucking matters in, like, a single fight, right? Like, people like powers that are more specific and directed, right? Right? Like, how do I put this? There are some, like, let me just run through some characters in, like, the new sphere, right? Mr. Bones is extremely powerful, but he's kind of shit. His ability is that he can control your bones. The problem is he cannot sense bones. He basically projects a field of, like, bones in this area do something, but he can't detect bones. And if your bones are made of calcium, he can't control them. If they're made out of chitin, he cannot control them. It's only calcium bones. So yes, if you're a normal person, he can crush you and stretch you apart, but if you get your bones replaced with metal, or you're a bug, or you're not where he thinks you are, you're fine. Also, he can turn into a massive monster, because he has, like, a bajillion bones condensed into himself. But that's, like, just the Eldritch Horror fun stuff that makes him a little more intimidating, because he used to be the god of death for some people, and he was like, you know, that's a fun job. He literally loses his memory every 50 years. He has, like, a running tape of 50 years of memory that just expires over time. He doesn't even remember the war anymore as a result. He remembers that he met Octave, and they met on good terms, but, like, at some point, he seemed like, I don't know when I met him, or how, but I just know that I know him, and he's fine. Winnie doesn't care. He is plant control, and he is pretty strong, I guess, but Winnie himself is just like a little boy, and he isn't aggressive, so you can probably sneak up on him, just throw him in a furnace, I guess. Done. Octave, if we omit apotheosis, even if we include apotheosis, he still has a lot of limitation restrictions. If you shoot him, and he doesn't have his little bubble shoot up, he'll just die. He's a normal person. He dies if you shoot him. He just happens to have a shield that stops fast-moving projectiles. So you can also just walk up to him and shoot him inside the bubble. And his abilities are entirely sound-based. So if you are in space or in a vacuum, you can't do anything. Or, like, air pressure is also affected. This is kind of weird. He is kind of Gravelord Nito. In fact, I kind of based him on that idea. He does walk around with, like, a Gravelord Nito-esque cloak made of crow feathers, and he wears a mask that is, like, a really shitty dinosaur mask, because his actual face is, like, a human skull, a dinosaur skull, and, like, 2 other species no one knows of, because he's that fucking old. My idea is that it is an Atlantean skull and an Arcadian skull, so he's just been around that long, and he doesn't remember any of it. Winnie does have perfect memory, but he just doesn't like talking about any of that shit. He's just like, you know, I used to be someone's fertility god. I don't give a shit about this shit, man. I used to help people grow their crops. Who fucking cares? Let history have a good nap. Just like me. He just takes a little nap under his favorite tree. He does not care. Again, a good flamethrower will do him in. Don't worry about him. Ophinia his abilities are mechanical. She's just a robot with fancy tricks. Ophinia will probably be more difficult to kill because she can jump her consciousness. Because, you know, she can, you know, the usual robot thing if I download myself elsewhere. But there's probably limitation restrictions there. You can also just drop a nuke on her and she's gone. Don't worry. She can't survive that one. Trico Tarasi is pretty much like Octave. Like, yes, he can control your mind and he has heightened reflexes, but if you put him in a room where he'll die, he'll die. Don't worry about it. You can crush him like any other person. He's just a bug man. He's probably a little tougher, but... then you have Trish, and Trish has the rock mutation powers. They're reflexive enough she can stop most things, but you can crush or blow up a rock. Like, there's nothing overpowered. She's strong and she can move pretty decently, but like, she can't fly. You can just fly at a range, and at some point she can't even throw stuff at you anymore. Just stand on a really tall building. And finally, there's Mia. Technically, there's Mia, right? Mia has, like, she thinks she has apotheosis. She thinks she has, like, the power to do whatever she wants, but she doesn't really. She's more like a bender, I guess. Again, you can just shoot her. If the body is dead, like, as a Newmancer, you need a body to cling to. You need the neurochemistry to fuel you and heed you to the world. Otherwise, you just kind of evaporate. Theoretically, if you're like a Newmancer and you're an absolute dog shit person, you can just jump to someone else's body and sort of parasite off of it. But that's mean, and you shouldn't do that. I thought I scared him away too.